Welcome, Mystic Moons. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well today. Here in the high mountains, as we search the heavens looking for answers, we're doing fair. We're doing well. We had some snacks, and we're enough to sedate us to feeling sweet and content to a degree. The question we have today is, what does the future hold for King Trump? Did you know that we had a king? A real king. I no longer have to look to the UK and look at King Charles, when I have King Donald. King Donald. I feel so special. I feel so I don't know how I feel actually, which is why we're consulting the spirits today on Mystic Moons. Yes, how do we feel? Let's clear the air. Now, I want everyone to relax while we get on board our psychic space shuttle. And let's go to the planet of Donald Trump. President Donald Trump. Clear out the spirits, the noisy ones, or the ones that don't feel like going on this journey. Now, here we are. It's the year 2025. The Pope is in bad health. Countries are in turmoil. The West seems to be hating France, and UK hate the US because we're not jumping on things that matter to Europe. So Europe is taking us as an enemy. And are we the enemy? Are we the enemy because we have a king now instead of a president? We have a president who's been elected, who appears to want to do all these things right away. He's abolished this, he's abolished that. He has his friends in he put his friends in high places. Of course, we all know that that's what presidents do. They put their friends in high places. And what is so special about Donald Trump? What makes Donald Trump so aggressive and bragging? I did this, I did that. And he's only been in office 30 days. Only 30 days, and already we're on our fast track to automation. Automation. Fire all the people. How many thousands and thousands of people has he fired so far to get his mission? And what is his mission? To give us luxury in the people of the his base? Luxury? Doesn't it seem like his base or his objective is to make us all automated systems? Considering he has nothing but tech buddies, doing this and doing that. And we see a bit of nerd drama with Elon Musk and his proclivity for reproducing, as well as his exaggerated, props of, what was that, chainsaw, stuff like that. Anyway, what is the future for King Trump? Now that we have a king, shouldn't we, the people, the so-called republic, democracy, democratic republic, or whatever the hell you call it, and we're bursting with energy after having 4 years of a senile president, Joe Biden. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, everybody? Hi, Kamala. Hi. Now, we got to really figure this out. Where are we going with a president who is a king? Oh, I feel so fortunate to have a king. Anyway, I'm being facetious. My cat's name right here is Xiao Mei. Xiao means little beauty. And she has a bunch of other names too, but that's her real name, Xiaomei. We, we call her Mei Mei or Xiao Xiao, little little. She's very cute. And she's 15 years old. And she has a little jacket on so she won't get cold because I'm here in the tundra. I'm here in the frozen. Actually, we're supposed to be thawing out a little bit. You know, it's going to like pre-freezing, but it's been horrible. I hate this winter. I'm definitely like shoving off to where it's warm. Yes, so sweet. I'm shoving off to where it's warm, but I'm still stuck here in the winter because it's still, you know, you can't just leave because the weather sucks. But it does. It's too cold. It's much too cold, and we're so far up. Mystic Moons is so far up in the mountains that even if it's spring, it doesn't matter. It can still snow. It doesn't really like stop snowing until May. That's how high up we are. But now let's go off into this reading. Now, is what is the future for King Trump? King Trump. Well, he's big. He's 6'3". I saw him once years ago before he was president. Very imposing because he's 6'4", 6'3" and a half, around that height, and he has some bulk to him, and he has that halo hair, along with his bodyguards and stuff. But now, let's see. What is the future for Donald Trump? Not Donald Trump, King Trump. It's so hard to when you're not used to royalty like I am. Well, it's hard to, when a commoner, a real estate developer, makes himself into a king, and he is. I think of him more as Boss T. But if he wants to call himself King Trump, we'll go along with that. All right. So let's see now. Let's first of all cut the deck with this. Let's see where it goes. Now, what is the future for King Trump? We'll take 4 cards. And let's see, what is the future for King Trump? King Trump. He's riding high, firing, and, just being, these are my dictates, these are my orders. Isn't that interesting that no policy can come out of the United States, the government, without his being okayed? Now, isn't that kind of strange? It's not very American. It's not democracy. We do not have. We're a monarchy. Oh, are we lucky? Okay, so everyone, excuse me, scratchy voice. Now, everyone, let's get on the spaceship. We're on the spaceship. Let's relax and let's pool our psychic energy together, and let's figure out how the future shall be for King Trump. You have to remember the proper honorifics. Ooh, look at that. Now, these are random cards I pulled. First of all, we have a sadness, a struggle. Is this because he is accepted money from so many donors, rather, that they've gotten out of control? Could be. Elon Musk. Didn't Elon Musk give him something like almost $400 million? Almost 400 million, a little under. Maybe about, 15, 30 million under. Something like that figure. And Elon Musk is kind of the gift that keeps on giving. I have never really seen a political appointee going around with a chainsaw. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Is this telling us how miserable we're going to be? You're going to regret this? Or listen to me. Actually, a Queen of Swords is a very outspoken lass, or outspoken dictates. I mean, but still with a little give and take going. So maybe he's still throwing us some bones, like the $5K, the $5,000 per taxpayer. That could be it. However, this is telling us that we're going to be effing miserable. Ooh, and look at this. Trying to see how far to go, gauging. This is the seven of coins. This is gauging and seeing what kind of effect will be, what the effect will be. See, in other words, he's been in rapid hurricane speed, right? Yes. I mean, you can't catch your breath. And then he's seeing how far to go. Just the pace. Oh, and here we have the King of Wands. That's King Trump himself. Well, let's see now. So far, it feels like we have a lot of, let's say, bosses, the lieutenants going out there and telling us what it's going to be and how they're going to do it. And it's all going to bring us misery, or it's something that we're not going to like. This is what they're making now is something that we, from the kings and their barons and the peasants, are not going to like. Doesn't it seem that way? Look at that. So let's take another deck and let's dig a little bit. All right, let's dig. Now, there's nothing like pussycat on pussycat action. That's what I said. So let's look at this deck here. Now, we know that the King of Wands is, of course, King Trump. And of course, the seven of coins, the seven of pentacles, is trying to figure out what pace should be done. What pace? It can't let up you can't slack. Got to give them, because you know why they don't want it slower motion? Because the peasants, us, the masses, the citizens, the people, would think about what's going down. No time to think, But we still have that drone action all over the United States, I'll say it that way. And no explanation. None. No explanation. You don't need to know. But however, they're putting a system. They're putting a system in place, and we all could feel it in our stomachs. Or they're putting a system in place that is not going to make us happy. It's not going to make us very pleased with the outcome. Now, let's look at this. Seven of coins a little bit. All right, that's an interesting thing. What are they waiting for? Or how are they trying to dole out? Maybe every other day they put a plane crashes or something happens or something negative, and then we fired 6,000 more people and we put in automated systems. It would be like calling Walmart's or calling Target. Hello, may I help you? Oh, well, press 1 for this, press 2 for that, and press 3 if you want to hear it again. Tough luck. And then we'll say, and then we're going to have a regulation. That's what's happening. They're hiring people not because of the goodness, but they're firing people so they could put their Elon and the rest of the guys can put their cute little machines, press 1. Yes, even one of my kitties says yes. Yes. She agrees. That's another kitty. She goes, wow. That's right. Mommy, speak it like it is. It's no panacea that's going on. It's no saving waste. Now, where do you think that? Oh. Here's another thing. Remember before they started out with U.S. aid or USAID? Well, guess what? Last year, now this could just be a coincidence, but last year, guess who was investigating whom? Well, I'll spill the beans. They were, no, I don't know anything, of course, but USAID was investigating Elon Musk with his contributions to the money, his contracts with Ukraine. There's a web going on here, of which we can just go, rah, look at Elon, he's one of us, he's Buddy Rich. Okay, now the first thing we get here is The Three of Pentacles. This is all that dough. This is all that money. How about that's brighter? You can see brighter. Now we have the ace. No, not the ace. We have the Three of Pentacles here. Cash. That's the only way. You know, it's the only way you can think of that. Three of Pentacles. It's romantic light in this room. Now, the next card we have is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Well, this is all about the Seven of Pentacles. So we're trying to figure out how to divvy up the money, and get the right, and put the right copy, the right marketing approach to everything. Because everything in this administration is marketing. Government marketing, otherwise known as propaganda, is quite good. Quite good. Oh, we have the Four of Cups. It looks like Kochi, doesn't it? This one, Kochi's not that fat. Now, Kochi's another kitty. So we have the Four of Cups. Basically they're trying to figure out how to divvy up the funds, the excess funds, saving the money, and how to, just the timing. The Four of Cups is the timing card. So this is what this is all about. This one, Seven of Coins, is all about when to turn on the spigot and when to turn it off. Look at this. And look at this card. Death. The change card. Do you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like digital ID. They would have fired so many blokes and lads and lasses, Mrs. and Misters, boomers and Gen X, etc. Gen X, Gen Z, whatever. They would have fired so many people that it is the big change to everything is automation. Everything is automated. There won't be any humans involved anymore. Just robots and software. And will it be the state-of-the-art software? Yeah. Just roll out that Internet Explorer number 8 or something. Or 12 or something. The cheapest they could find. Because the money will be needed elsewhere. And you know what that elsewhere is? Monitoring you in a different way. Maybe giving you your mealy worms, milkshakes, stuff like that. Your cockroach flour, things like that. They have a good plan going on. Death. Once this Seven of Coins is interesting, isn't it? Trying to figure out the exact rollout of what you will get. You and I, the peasants. This is what it is all about. Divvying up the money. Okay, it's lots of cash. And we have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, that's one. That's the copy. That's the marketing thing. Oh, we got this and we got that and we got this and we got that. Okay. We'll let that fly. This is all King Trump's plan. And then we have this timing card of the Four of Cups. That's not disinterested. That's timing. All right. So, death. It's a big change. I think we can see right now that the future for King Trump is he is issuing a new future. a new reality, a new thing for us. Us. Now let's take a quick look. We end this reading, and let's say now we still we can see he's going to have success because he surrounded himself with people that like are profiting from his agenda. Now, let's see. What is this struggle? This struggle. Oh. What is this? There is the nine of swords. This is us. We finally we finally get rid of our brain fog, and we realize that we're in deep doo-doo. Deep doo-doo with the deep doo-doo duty. Now, let's see. All right, this has the feel. Let's take this one. I'm just gonna take 3. Now, this will explain a little bit about the future, what he's going to do. And we have this 7 of Swords. Well, he's going to be ready to be combative. It's a fight. It's going to be a fight. He's ready. He's going to get himself involved in a fight for his kingdom and his homage. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. It's a little cold this next winter, or maybe this winter. It's a little cold. It's a little cold. Oh, look at them. See, look at this two back there. Gentle, 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 gentle. Well, that shows it all, doesn't it? Those 2 kitties back there showing that they are like definitely contentious. And they are a little bit of, well, here we have a whole lot of aggro. We have aggro for this, and we have some things that are like opposition. That's our basically, are we going to stand up, or are we going to let this happen? Are we going to have a monarchy, or are we going to have a democratic republic? Those are all the questions. But it's not going to be smooth for King Trump. It's not going to be smooth. So I would say the future is not going to be a smooth one, and they're going to people are not going to be happy, they're not going to sit still. People are not going to be happy, and they're not going to sit still. Of course, the ones who don't read, don't think, will be lulled, but they'll still be sad. I see sadness coming. I see loss. I see a loss, and I see a sadness. And I see a few people. I see the Hunger Games coming up, and that's show business, but it's going to be our personal business. That's what I see. Well, until the next time, thank you very much for joining Mystic Moons. And we'll see. King Trump, what are you really bringing us? Something that we should be saddened? Something that does not really bring us joy? Do we really need to go in this direction, King? Yeah.